Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Giancarlo Stanton, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Mike Leake, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Stepping in, Ivan Jimenez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Here's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
So striding in, Aaron Judge. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First offering on its way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Leake, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Pitch on the way. Tapper up the line. Gordon scoops it up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Hicks, the runner at second with one away. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. The squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy. And rightfully so, as we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title. This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Safeco Field. Now 1-0 Yanks. Number 61 will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, they have to be hoping that Justin Bour can break out in this game. Well, he's really struggled in this recent stretch. You look at it, he has only 1 RBI in the last 10 games, and he's hitting in the middle of the order. They're expecting a lot more production from him, and I'm sure he's expecting a lot more from himself.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I got the count 0-2.
This is on the ground over to first. Endahar brings it in, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, designated hitter, Nelson
Next
Cruz.
for Seattle, Nelson Cruz. First at bat for him here, and he brings with him a season tally of 30 long balls. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Andujar fields it cleanly. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Another payoff pitch. And that misses for ball four. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Brandon Drury will bat next. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Gregorius on at first, nobody out. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 2-1. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Popped him up. Moore in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So digging in now, Jorge Polanco, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. And he popped him up. Seager on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now in the box, Ivan Jimenez. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted the other way out to left center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. Leading off the inning, Justin Bohr, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Now to the plate, Mitch Haniger. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jimenez on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Kyle Seager brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Two out, nobody on. Line toward right center. Jimenez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 2-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a moment to check out the standings. And as you can see, their lead is just a game and a half entering play here today. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's by him for strike 1. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. Now at the plate, Denard Span, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot off the bat of Denard Span. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Mariners strike for a run. It's now a 2-1 score.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake. And you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here now is Mike Zunino. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Base is empty here with nobody out. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate, Ben Gamble. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. In the air, down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We're through 3 here in the Great Pacific Northwest, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. This ball's in the air now out to right field. Coming in is Haniger, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw into second. Now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, Brendan Drury. High in the air. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Miguel Andujar, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Hard on the ground towards short. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead this one 3-1. Gene Segura standing in.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball played on the backhand, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman, Justin.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. The 1-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. So 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Haniger at second with 2 down. Lifted into center field. Jimenez has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full. The Yankees are out in front, 3-2. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ivan Jimenez. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Runners off for second. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. The second for one. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. From the stretch, and he takes ball one. The 1-0, and there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Four runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Popped him up. Bohr on the move. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Smoke toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 4-2. Striding in once again, Denard Span. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And he is in there.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. Over the bullpen and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
The center fielder, number 16, Ben Gamel.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box now, Gene Segura, as he lines it out to center. That's in there, base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 5-4 game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Segura leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And there's a base hit on the line. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard to third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now back, right fielder, Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Roy, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Jonathan Holder, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Standing in now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Andujar camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Coming to the plate again, Denard Span, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Span hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Holder is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mariners are on top 9-4. In now, Gary Sanchez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First offering on its way. Hard liner to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Ready for another shot now, Didi Gregorius. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Sanchez over at second. Gregorius on at first with nobody out. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Henniger is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. One left for the Yankees. They trail it here 9-4. Settling in now, Mike Zunino comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Fouled away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league play.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box now, Ben Gamel. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So a nice bounce back inning there after the 7 spot last time around. 7th inning coming up. The M's lead it 9-4. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ivan Jimenez.
Coming to the plate now, Ivan Jimenez. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field.
Henniger in pursuit.
And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2-hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 9-4. Tommy Kahnle gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tommy Kahnle.
Gene Segura standing in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2-0 now. Segura gets his lead at first, nobody out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Segura rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Jimenez is there. 2 gone.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Mariners 10 and the Yankees 4. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Moore in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. Nope, and that one stayed too low, apparently.
Nope, 1-1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-1. Line toward right center. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Leake. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. David Phelps is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here, Didi Gregorius. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Ready with the 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1 and 2 now. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Ready on 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. So stepping in, Denard Span. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Digging in, Mike Zunino. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
3-1. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
A runner at first with no outs here. ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Ready now, Ben Gamel, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamel. Span at second. Zunino at first with no outs. This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Stepping into the box, D. Gordon, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's going to get down out there. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about
it. Into the box now, Gene Segura. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch. On the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Up next for Seattle, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nelson Cruz, and their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One and 2. Drilled to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
In now, Justin Bohr, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home. It's the outside corner, strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 8 full. It's the Mariners 12 and the Yankees 4. Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one from Safeco Field. Here's Miguel Andujar now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Gordon is there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Stepping in now, Ivan Jimenez, and he fouls this one off. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. Lined hard to center field. Gemmer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. All rise. Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. His second home run of the game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Last chance for the Yankees. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, Giro, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he rips it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Count still at 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Seager has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
12-6, the final tally here. The M's scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Mike Leake gets his 18th win of the year, the best on the staff. Number 61 gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Statesville Field, 47,116. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please walk a lot and drive home safely.